Hey guys, welcome back to the Omaha Places podcast. We're your hosts. My name is Connor and I'm the founder of Omaha Places and 402 Social.
And I'm Delaney, the digital content coordinator for Omaha Places.
How are you this week?
I'm okay. my dog bit my computer screen.
Oh no.
And so now it's broken. And I was like, I think I'm going to put you in your crate now.
She got a little time out.
Yeah, I was like, I'm either going to lose my temper or put her in her crate. I'm like, crate it is.
How did that even happen? She was just like playing while you were working?
I was on the phone and then my computer was like right there. And she doesn't like that I'm on my screen so much. She doesn't understand what I'm doing. She's like, why are you not paying attention to me?
Doesn't understand paying the bills.
Yeah, I was like, one day you will work for me, but not yet. She's too young. I think I posted a story on her account that said last week when I was doing the IG stories that I was breaking puppy labor laws. Mom could have at least got me a pup cup if she was going to break puppy labor laws. And 402 Woof, they like DM'd me and were like, hilarious.
That's cute. Wait, was that posted on the 402 Social story or your story?
It was, and then I tagged Melrose in it so I could repost it to her Instagram, and then 402 Woof Boutique or whatever follows me.
That's funny. So she's going to be a pup-fluencer?
Yeah. Well, we'll see. It kind of depends on how much time I have. I really don't have a lot of time to devote to her content. You know?
I know Jellybean has an Instagram too, and I was like super into it for like 2 weeks, like posting everything. And now I'm like,
do all the doggy voiceovers and stuff. And there are some good like sounds that you can put on it that would just be easy to throw together some random, like a compilation of videos of her doing weird stuff. But yeah.
I don't even make reels for Jellybean. It's literally just carousel posts. Or if I do post a reel, it's like, I don't edit it at all. It's like just the video. I'm more into the captions. I was like, Mom made me take a bath today. Like, how rude. Like, do them from her point of view.
I gave Melrose a bath and she screamed at me the whole time. It sounded like I was murdering her. I'm like, the people next door are going to think I'm killing my dog.
Has she like never really experienced water in that way?
I don't know, but like I had like a little pitcher and I was just like pouring it over her and she was like screaming like it was painful. I'm like, I know it's not painful. I don't understand what you're doing.
Sad girl.
But yeah, she's a gem. She really is. Other than the computer screen and the work thing, we've somehow managed to like get through that little bump. So
well, luckily we do so much work on our phones that like hopefully the computer wasn't too much of a bump in the week.
I was just worried about the newsletter. That's all.
Oh yeah. Well, I did see it in my inbox this morning, so we're all good. Yep. All right, where have you been this week?
I went to, I guess everybody knows this now, but I went to the Boho Supper Club in Little Bohemia, inside the Bohemian Gardens. It was so intimate. It felt like, I think I told Maddie this and she put it in the caption, but it felt like you're at your rich friend's house. They had cleared out their living room and were having like a little reception of some sort in there. Ooh. That's what it felt like. And the chef made everything right in front of you so you could see like all the dishes going out. It was so cool.
And it was 4 courses, right?
4 courses. I think, 2 like 1 appetizer, 1 like soupy brothy dish, a filet, and then dessert, which was like apple pie. His rendition of apple pie. It was like an apple cake with all these little toppings.
Yum.
It was good. So good. And then we had a bottle of wine per the chef's like recommendation. And then we took that outside after we ate, and it was just, the vibes were immaculate.
So you're eating inside, not in like the little garden area? Right. Okay.
Yep. Cool. Just in that little house, like where the cigar room is. You can go through that door right next to the cigar room, or you can just like turn right and go through. There's a door right there.
I've never actually been inside the house. I've only been to like the garden area.
And I hadn't either. And so I knew there was a door by the cigar room because I wasn't sure what door I was supposed to go in. And maybe I should have shown that in the video. I don't know. But people will figure it out. Yeah. That's what the staff was very good about, grabbing people who looked lost.
Okay. So. Yeah, after I did the voiceover on that video, I was like, I want to go to this because it's every Thursday,
Every
right?
Thursday. The menu changes, and the drinks. They also have cocktails if you don't want to order wine. We tried like a hot honey sour, I think.
Ooh.
They just kind of gave it to us at the end of the night. It was super, super good. And then fun little side note, we were sitting there until close, but the chef and all of the staff that work there, they have like a little dinner in the garden.
Oh, cool.
Once it's all over. Kind of like, have you seen The Bear?
No,
that
everybody
Hulu
talks about it though.
Series. They do that in The Bear. And I was like, oh, this is just like what they do in The Bear. And they're like, yeah, I think this is kind of where it came from, but they do like a family style dinner.
Oh, cool. Yeah, they got to eat too.
Yeah.
Love that.
And it's so cute they do it together.
Yeah.
And out in the gardens.
Fun.
So yeah, super cute.
I definitely want to check that out.
Definitely go.
And I guess I didn't even think about this because I had just kind of assumed that it was in the gardens, but it being inside, I'm assuming they're going to run it year round.
I hope so.
It won't be like weather dependent.
Yeah, I hope so. It's a pop-up right now, so unless the chef decided to pop up somewhere else, which I don't feel like the vibes would be the same.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's like a perfect space for something like that.
And for people who are wondering about the price, it is $50 to reserve your spot per person. And then I think all the drinks and stuff kind of add to that. So just so you're aware, it's definitely like a more fancy occasion dinner situation.
Yeah. Do you know how many people were there? Like, is it capped at like 20? And are you like sitting at one table? It kind of looked like you guys were all at separate tables.
We were all at like smaller separate tables. I think most people were going on dates. There was a group of 4 maybe, but I think they can put together tables depending on your party size. There was probably like 20 or less people.
Okay, cool.
And 2 of them can sit right at the counter, like the kitchen counter, and watch. I was like, ooh, that would have been fun.
I love doing that at Via Farina. Like I'll sit at that back counter and just like watch them making the pizzas and stuff. That's always fun.
Yeah, and you can talk to the chefs. I just think that's fun.
Yeah. Well, cool. Good place to check out. I definitely want to go there. So actually both of us had a little Capital night, or Capital District night over the weekend. So we were filming for Omaha Places, and Delaney and I both had separate itineraries in the Capital District. So I went to the Stuffed Olive, which I had never been there before. I got the Almond Joy Martini. It was so good.
I love that one. And I love the coconut around the rim.
Yes. I was literally just like sitting there, like eating the coconut off my glass. It was delicious. And like, I'm honestly not a huge martini person, but like you make it like just douse it in chocolate and
these are not real martinis at all. These are dessert martinis, and they have over 100 of them at least.
Yeah, we were like flipping through the menu, like how do we even choose one? I ended up just letting the bartender choose because I was like, just make me a pretty one. Like I have no idea what to get. So that was really good. We also got like a little charcuterie board, and they gave us some stuffed olives, which I personally do not like olives, but...
What were they stuffed with?
One was stuffed with like a bacon jam, I think, which that was also on the charcuterie board.
That kind of sounds good.
Yeah. There was like 3 different ones. I don't even remember what the other 2 were stuffed with. I was like, I really wanted to try one. And I was like, okay, I know I don't like them, but like... maybe my taste buds have evolved. And I picked it up and I just smelled it and I was like, I can't. I don't know what it is about olives. Like I can't even smell them, let alone eat one. So I was with my friend Maddie. I just let her go to town on those.
I think I actually tried my first stuffed olive at Le Beau a week ago. And it had cream cheese in it. I was like, this isn't bad. But again, like I think of the olive texture thing.
Do you like olives?
I don't normally. And if I was going to get a martini, it wouldn't have olive brine in it.
Yeah. Yeah, just not my thing.
Yeah.
Like some
I would
foods
do
are
lemon.
about the texture, other foods are about the taste. And for me personally, olives is 100% about the taste.
Yeah.
Mushrooms, I also don't like, but that's more about the texture. So if they're small, I can like eat them or just pick them out.
Yeah.
Anyways, so yeah, we went to the Stuffed Olive. Then we went next door to Roxxy. Had a couple more drinks over there and got a flatbread over there. Their drinks are so cheap.
I know. And that goes for every location. Like, so great for the college scene.
Yes.
So there's a Roxxy in Iowa City. There's a Roxxy in Cedar Falls. And the Stuffed Olive, they're joint. So I think all of these locations have moved everywhere. I don't think there's a Stuffed Olive in Iowa City, at least yet. Maybe it's changed since I've been there. But yeah, it wasn't there last time. I think they had a beercade situation downstairs.
Okay.
But yeah, this is their third place that I've been to, and it's the same vibes, and I think they try to cater it to fit like the art of the area.
Oh, cool. I like that. Yeah, if you guys want literally a $5 cocktail, go to Roxxy. That's not even like happy hour or anything. That's literally just their menu. I think they have some cocktails that are more, but if you just want like a standard cocktail for $5, can't beat that.
And they have a really good DJ. When I went to Roxy, we stopped and talked to the DJ for a while.
Oh, cool.
My friend that I was with knows him.
Really?
Yeah. We were just talking about different spots, and remember the conversation we had about things Omaha is missing?
Yeah.
One of them said clubs. Like a
good, that is
there's
true.
just the Max, but no other like good clubs for like DJs.
Yeah, that is very true, actually.
So something to add to the list for people who are wanting to open a place.
Yeah. So yeah, I went to those two places. I went to the Exchange too, but we were there early because I was not about to stay out super late. So nothing much to say from that place. And then we went to Brunch Box, which I'd also never been there. We didn't get food. We just had froyo, and then they had coloring pages, and we just like went to town on we were the only people in there. It was like 3 of us, and just like sat there for probably like an hour eating froyo and coloring.
That's fantastic.
So fun. So it was a good way to end the night. Yeah, so that was my little Capital night, or Capital District night. Why do I keep saying that wrong?
Yeah, we went to Texas Day, Brazil. I'd never been there before. That was super good, but I understand the concept that they're doing because, you know, you want all of the meat that they have.
Yeah.
Okay. But they load you up at the salad bar. It's self-serve. It's huge. It's got that big floury thing if you've seen the pictures. And then they give you like all these breads. I'm like, you're just trying to keep me away from the meat.
Yep. They want to make you full before you move on to just like the unlimited meat.
Yeah. That's exactly what happened.
Yeah. Was it good though?
I was like, top sirloin, please. Where's the top sirloin? But it was fun. It was a fun, like, I've never been to a place like that before.
Yeah, it's a really unique concept.
But everything was super, super good. I think I had a mojito, a blueberry mojito or something.
Ooh, yum. Yeah, we both had pretty good nights in the Capital District.
Yeah.
Where else have you been this week?
I went to the Tenant.
Yes.
I have been waiting for this for so long because 1912 closed. I think I'd been there one time right when I moved here. And then that closed. It closed down for renovations and then just never reopened.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
I looked at the sign and I looked at the sign for months and months and nothing changed. I looked at their Facebook and people were like in the comments, like, what is happening? Because they used to host all of these events especially through the fall. Because they have that rooftop.
Right.
But yeah, so then we found out someone else bought them. The Tenant was going to open. So I've just been like looking at
waiting for it.
Yeah. Finally got in there. It's so pretty what they've done. And I'm so excited for the rooftop. They have different drinks up there than they do downstairs, which is kind of nice. So if you're just bar hopping around Benson, you can just walk upstairs, grab a drink, and then you don't feel like you're in the dining space. But they also have a nice bar there, and they've got these flowers hanging down. The food's really good. I think it's Asian-inspired food.
Yeah, which I think is cool.
Yeah, they have like noodles, and they had really good wings. I'm going to have to go back for the wings.
No, I really want to go. The rooftop looks so pretty.
And we tried the egg rolls. Those were really good. I think it was braised beef egg rolls or something like that. Fire. Nice.
And this is in the new spot in Benson, in case you guys didn't know where 1912 was.
Yep.
You all know that Delaney's our Benson girl. Okay, another place that I went was, I went to Tiny House, which is a bar in Little Bohemia, and they hosted a silent book club, which is literally what it sounds like. It's a book club where you just go be silent with a bunch of other people and read your book. So Silent Book Club is like its own little thing, and then they will partner with local businesses. So I've been to another one that was at Bushwhackers. They had like well over 100 people at that one. Obviously tiny house can't accommodate that many people, but somehow I managed to snag tickets. It is free, but you have to register. So like you still have to have a ticket to go. But they usually book out pretty quick, but I managed to get some at tiny house. That was really nice. You literally just bring a book. It's like a 2-hour time block, but the first 30 minutes is just like ordering a drink or food, like finding your spot, getting settled. You read for an hour, and then they'll like stop you after an hour, and then usually they'll have some like either announcements or you can just like mingle. When we were at Bushwhackers, this was like a couple months ago, but they had a book exchange, so you could like bring a book, leave it on the stage, and then like come and like take one. Yeah, so that was cool. And it's just like, it's completely free. I'm not exactly sure who runs it, or like I think it's like a national thing, and then Omaha just like has a chapter. But yeah, if you guys like to read or listen to audiobooks, like some people would bring an audiobook and like a coloring book or something. Like it can be any type of book, not just a physical book.
So nice.
And yeah, have a good excuse to like go check out a new business too. So that was really fun.
Did you go by yourself or did you go with friends?
I went with 2 friends. So I just like, when I realized that there were still openings, I just grabbed 3 tickets and then just hoping that I'd be able to find people to come with me. And yeah, found a couple friends. And I think the next one that they're doing is actually going to be at the UNO Public Library, which I'd never even realized that was a public library. And it's like a public library, but not part of the Omaha Public Library system. And that is also pretty close to my house. So yeah. I don't know if I'm going to be in town for when Silent Book Club is there, but I really want to go just check out the library in general, because I never even realized that was open to anybody. Instead, I thought it was just UNO students.
I think someone in our questions did ask about clubs and volunteer opportunities to join.
Oh yeah.
So I did include that on the list. Silent Book Club. I was wondering if they had like regular members that you could be a part of to help organize it. I think it would be cool if they could get enough members and then host multiple spots at once if there's like an overflow. Yeah,
that would be really nice, because obviously I think it's just volunteer based since tickets don't cost anything. So yeah, obviously they only have the capacity to like do so much. Right. So if you guys are interested in reading, I don't know what the process looks like to get involved to like help organize them, but they're really active on their Instagram. So I'm sure if you guys DM them, I want it to keep going. Like, I think it's a really cool concept, and that's the kind of thing that I would hate to see like die out. So if you guys want to volunteer, you should definitely go connect with them, because I'm sure they would appreciate the support.
For sure, yeah.
All right, anywhere else?
I think that's it for this week. Should we dive into some questions?
Follower questions, yes. So if you guys don't know, we post a question box on our Instagram story every Wednesday morning, unless I accidentally forget, but I've been pretty good about it recently. If you guys do have questions that come up that you want us to answer on the podcast and it is not Wednesday, feel free to just DM us, but maybe like specify that you want us to answer it on the pod. Yeah. So one question that I pulled was places and dates to see fall colors. Dates I don't know about, because I think that is very like...
It depends on the weather.
Yeah. So I feel like you can just easily like tell when the colors are starting to change. So use your best judgment on the date. But a couple places that I put that you would be able to see good fall colors. Elmwood Park is always really nice. They have like a beautiful path that has like the old street lights on it, and the like leaves always fall, and like it just looks beautiful in the fall. So Elmwood is a good place. Hitchcock Nature Center, which I also went there for the first time this week. I'd never been out there.
Where is that? Is that in Council Bluffs?
No? It's like north of Council Bluffs. It is on the Iowa side of the river. It's by Crescent. Like I think it actually is like I don't know if that is where the Crescent Ski Hill is, but we were seeing signs for like the Crescent Ski Hill.
Oh, okay.
So it's like really, really close to that area.
I think they also do snowshoeing.
Oh, fun.
I did snowshoeing in college as a class.
What?
Like I just needed 1 credit to fill and it was like a few weeks long, but it was snowshoeing. And we were supposed to travel to Minneapolis to go like actually practice our professional.
That's your final.
It was, yeah. But with COVID, like Minneapolis was still like up in the air, so we didn't end up doing that. But we just like hiked through Iowa City woods with snowshoes. But I've been waiting for like a good snow in that area to go snowshoeing.
Do you have a pair of snowshoes?
No.
Oh, where do you get those at?
I think you can buy them anywhere.
Okay.
They also, I do know that Fontenelle or Crescent, one of those two was doing snowshoeing last year.
Fontenelle for sure does. Yeah, because I've looked at it.
And I think they have
before.
rental snowshoes.
Okay.
But super fun.
Cool.
It actually burns as many calories as a run.
Whoa.
Is what they say.
I believe that. It's hard to walk on snow.
But the snowshoes make it way easier because you don't fall into the snow. It just kind of like pats it down.
Yeah.
Kind of like a penguin. That's what it feels like. It feels like you're a penguin-ish.
How do you know what being a penguin feels like?
Because I don't know.
Do you use your imagination?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what you imagine being a
their
penguin.
feet, you know, like happy feet.
They have like the webbed feet.
Yeah, it's just like that.
Yeah. Okay. It was actually like Fontenelle, or not Fontenelle, Hitchcock was really hilly at some points. So I think it'd be really hard to snowshoe out there. I guess that's like part of the point of snowshoeing, but like, I mean, I was in not hiking boots, but like hiking shoes, and we were like going almost like straight up at some points. Maybe that was just the trail that I chose. I don't know.
You have sticks, kind of ski poles or whatever too.
I feel like I would just slide back down if I was on snow. I don't know. We'll have to test that out this winter.
We could do that as
our team bonding.
Yeah.
I feel like the girls would hate that.
They'd be like, you have us out in the frigid air.
It would be a good bonding
hiking
exercise.
Through the what?
We are doing a team bonding tonight too. We're going to a cycling class.
Yay.
I think Maddie and I are excited because we cycle. I don't know if
I've never been cycling before, so I've been offered so many cycling classes through Omaha Places. There's a reason I haven't gone.
Well, we're forcing her to go this time. Okay, anyways, we got off track a little bit. Hitchcock Nature Center, whether you're going in for the fall leaves or snowshoeing, it's a great spot. It's only like 20-30 minutes away from Omaha. Fontenelle Forest, I did list that too. Lake Cunningham, I feel like would be a good place for fall colors. Basically any of like the lakes also have a lot of trees around them. Like Standing Bear is another one. What's the one that is a little bit south? I don't remember, but
I'm not so familiar with Nebraska lakes.
If you literally just on Google Maps look up like parks in Omaha or lakes in Omaha, like those areas will also have a lot of trees around them and have really nice colors.
Or if you just feel adventurous and just start going out on a road.
Yeah.
That's how we used to do it. Like if you go toward Crescent, I'm sure you'll find like some weird roads that go through and wind through the hills.
It's a really pretty area up there. Like between Omaha and Crescent, like that drive is really nice.
Or like Waubonsee. Ooh, Waubonsee. That is on the Iowa side, Waubonsee State Park.
I've never even heard of that.
It's kind of near Nebraska City.
Okay.
I used to go there like when I lived in Iowa, but that's also a good spot. Ooh. And Waubonsee, the hills run like all across that line, that state line there. So you can still like be driving on the interstate and those big weird rolly hills are right there.
Oh,
but
cool.
that is,
I've never heard of that
hills.
park. I'll have to go check that out.
Waubonsee. I've been kayaking there before.
Okay.
But they also have hiking trails and they're like up high. So you can like see the farmland and then, it's just fun and it's dog friendly.
Oh, cool. That was nice about Hitchcock that you are higher up. So like there's actually pretty good views out there. People say that Iowa is not hilly. all you got to do is
there are the lowest hills, and they were created by glaciers.
Oh, cool. I didn't know that. Actually, I maybe knew that, but good fun fact.
Yep.
Cool.
I was in like geology.
Yeah.
Or something. No.
Geography.
Something. No. Something like that.
I think geology.
The rocks.
Yeah.
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 I don't know. Anyways.
We're just social media girls. You mentioned Nebraska City. I feel like that would be another really good place to see pretty fall colors.
Especially, you can stop there for the Arbor Day farm / Applejack Festival coming up. We'll talk more about that later, but they always have tons of fun stuff going on, and the orchard is there. So
literally, what better place to see fall leaves than the home of Arbor Day?
Yeah.
Like, the town is literally
trees
built on like trees. So, okay, what was a question you pulled?
Is there still yoga on the green on Thursdays? The answer is no. But here's what I came up with for you. Here's some other places you can do yoga. There's Gentle Yoga Flow on Fridays around noon at the riverfront. There's also Get Fit in the Park, which is a dance class on Sundays at the riverfront. And then later, I'm going to talk about the clubs, but Walk and Talk Riverfront Walk Club is on Mondays in the evening, like I want to say around 5 p.m.
Oh.
So you could go there for some stuff. Power Life also offers a lot of free classes, though it probably won't be outside if that's the vibe you're getting, but there is yoga at Fontanelle Forest every Sunday at 9 a.m.
Fun.
So go check out those, because I love an outdoor class.
Yeah, they're really nice. Oh, one in Fontanelle Forest would be really cool.
And they do it right on that. They have that little patio outside the big building.
Yeah.
And it looks over all the trees.
Oh,
it would be a good place to go.
I have done quite a few of the Power Life free classes, because part of Power Life's mission is to
keep it accessible
for everybody, whether you can afford a membership or not. And I always look for the free classes on the MindBody app, which MindBody is like not just Power Life's app. They have like tons of different fitness classes on there. It's kind of like Class Pass, but like you can't buy a membership to MindBody. It's just how you register for classes.
They also have other services like hair salons, wax places, etc. on there. I use it for some of those.
Basically anything like fitness, wellness, beauty related, you'll find on MindBody. So.
But you can also just download the Power Life app or ClassPass or Mind and Body to find those classes. They're always available. And sometimes they also have $5 walk-in fees that you could try if you're willing to spend a little bit of money.
I feel like Omaha does do a really good job of offering free or very price-conscious workout classes and like yoga classes and specifically.
And it's great to meet people that way too, because Power Life always makes you talk to your neighbor.
Yeah, they'll like give you a question and then you have to like turn to your neighbor.
Unless you're in a hot yoga, because I used to take hot yoga specifically because I don't want to talk to anybody in the morning.
I wonder why they don't do it at hot yoga.
I think it's just a different vibe, you know? Like some people are just really just need to turn into themselves.
Yeah, more like Zen vibes.
Yeah. So I go to hot yoga to not talk to anyone. But the other class, it is fun to talk to people, though. Everybody's so nice. Go talk to people.
When you have a really social job, sometimes you like you got to take the time just for yourself.
Yeah, I just need some quiet breathing.
Yeah. All right. Another question I pulled was someone asked best LGBTQ-friendly places in the city. We've never been asked this question before.
And
I like
should
that.
Put this on something
like a listicle,
our business directory or whatever. That would be good.
I think you've started putting them in like our internal directory, but we've never done like a roundup of places. Okay, so the first couple that came to mind, Urban Abbey. They are a coffee shop and bookstore in the Old Market. They also host a lot of events. They'll do like children's reading hour and read like very LGBTQ friendly books to kids. I do think that they have like a church aspect to them or like a Christian aspect, but everybody is like welcome to come and to any of their events or just like go shop in their bookstore, grab a cup of coffee. Site One Brewing, I know that they have a lot of like drag brunches, stuff like that. Same with Viz Major, Site One is just west of downtown. Viz Major is on like 30th and Center, something like that. And
I've
that
never been there.
It's really good. Their pizza is really good, and they have really good drinks too. But I know that they are always, I don't think they do like events per se, but they always have like LGBTQ flags like post like right at their entrance, and they make it very known that they are welcome for anybody. Godega, which I know Megan loves Godega. That is a little bodega style coffee shop market in the old market. Also the Tavern. So Godega and the Tavern are owned by the same people. And
yes, I did know that.
Yeah, and they're such great people. It's a couple who owns it, and they're great. The Tavern is a bar also in the old market. The Max, which you mentioned earlier, Omaha's one and only nightclub.
I love the Max. It's so much fun.
And I've only been there once, but like you will just find the most welcoming, fun people at the Max. And like if you're at the Max, you're there to have a good time. And it's not like I've been to clubs in other cities where I'm like, okay, there's a bunch of like
nobody's dancing,
creepy guys like just lurking in the shadows. And like the Max is not like that at all. Like right. I felt super comfortable, and I was like there with a bunch of girlfriends, and there was like a bunch of gay guys dancing with us. And
I do get lost. Like I get separated from my friends, and it takes me forever to find them.
Yeah, they have like multiple floors, right? And like then multiple rooms on each floor.
Yes.
I have only ever been to like one room. I don't think I went upstairs, but it's a fun place if you're looking to go dance.
For sure. Yeah, I love it there.
Yep. Okay, I had two more. Sips on 10th is in Little Italy, so just south of downtown. They have lots of drag brunches and I mean tons of events, as well as just their like normal brunch, lunch, dinner, and then Edge of the Universe too.
I would go as far to say all of Benson though.
Yeah, and that's what I was gonna say too. Is I do not consider myself in the LGBTQ category, but from my experience, I think that a lot of small businesses in Omaha are very welcoming. Yeah, I would say all of Benson.
That's kind of what Benson First Friday is a lot about. It's just inclusivity. So if you want to go to a big group of businesses where you feel very invited, Benson is a great place to be.
Yeah.
And I'm not just saying that because I live there. I'm saying that because I care about you.
But also maybe there's like a reason you chose that neighborhood specifically, because just, like it falls under the same values that you have, and like
it is the Benson Creative District. It's all about creativity and acceptance and love.
Yeah. We love everybody. So yeah, those are the places that I wrote down, but I'm sure there's like tons more that we are not listing in here.
Yes, thank you for bringing this to our attention. We're gonna get right on it, and we're gonna round them up.
Yeah. All right, what else did you pull?
Good clubs, volunteer opportunities for people who are new to the area, or just people who are looking for clubs and volunteer opportunities. Yeah. Some clubs, as we all know, we love the Exarban Run Club. We love Silent Book Club. The Omaha Girls Club just took off. Yes. I feel like this year.
Pause. I want to talk about Omaha Girls Club because it's actually one of my friends. Well, I know her like through work stuff, who started this. She's the same girl who runs the Kindling Co. flower truck.
You know what? I didn't know that.
Yeah. And so Kindling Co., you'll find them like at Junk Stock every year. They have been at our Omaha Places market both years. So that girl is super cool. She was the one who started Omaha Girls Club, and she has been killing it with the events that she's been putting on. I went to the one at Sunny's, shocker. But yeah, she had, I think it was Hamptons themed. And so it was super fun to like dress up. Everyone was like in these cute white dresses and stuff. That. And yeah, she just like she knows how to put on an event. Obviously it's for the girls. Sorry, boys. But if you are a girl in your 20s, 30s, looking to meet other people, like that is a great one to go check out. And you can like go to a one-off event, or you can become a member, and they have like special members events.
Honestly,
too.
I think I want to become a member.
You should.
Because I saw them go to a concert at the Astro.
Yep.
I was like, I want to go.
She has been able to snag like really cool deals. I know that they like members got like a free membership to Elevate cycling too. Like, so I don't know how she's snagging these. And I think somehow she got a month to Power Life. Like there's
so many good perks of it. I want to be a part of it. You should be a part of it. We can meet up and become friends. Okay. But yeah, I'm excited to go to some events. But just give it a try if you haven't. Trail Sisters, I know they're pretty active. I think I am one.
Yeah, I'm in their Facebook group. I get emails all the time.
Yeah, I definitely am registered to whatever you need to be registered to be that. Anyways, they have tons of hiking. Do they do other recreational activities, or is it mostly just hiking?
I think it's just hiking. Yeah.
Okay. And then the Omaha Walking Club. There is one at the riverfront. There is just the Omaha Walking Club.
I've been to I think I went to a Girls Who Walk, so that might be a different group than the Omaha Walking Club. And Girls Who Walk meets at like different places.
I think the Omaha Walking Club might be like more like older people.
Okay.
The riverfront has a good mixture from the photos that I saw. But the Omaha Girls Who Walk Omaha, they're probably like more like 20s, 30s, if that's the vibes you're looking for.
Yeah.
Some volunteer opportunities. VIP in Parks program. I found this upon my search and they host like a lot of kayaking, like hiking, like cleanup events. Activities. Yeah, they host events, so you can volunteer to help coordinate those events, but they also do a lot of park cleanups as well.
Oh, cool.
So definitely be a part of that because that's through Omaha Parks. United Way of the Midlands. My company actually used to work with them every year. We do like a week-long donation thing, but they're great to volunteer with as well. Habitat for Humanity of Omaha. And then we've actually worked with Food Bank for the Heartland.
Yep. I love volunteering with the food bank. Obviously it's nice to volunteer for the sake of like giving your time, but also
it's so much fun.
The food bank specifically, like they will make you put your phone in a locker so you don't even bring your phone. I think I did when we went because I like wanted to film some content, but typically you wouldn't have your phone with you. And it's very like mindless work, but like in a good way where it's just like you have a job maybe of just like putting cereal in boxes and like for like an hour and a half, you're just putting cereal in boxes. But like it's really nice to just like have a monotonous job that you don't have to think too much about.
Yeah.
And it like is relaxing in a weird way. I don't know. I really enjoy it.
One of my favorite jobs ever was working at a greenhouse and I would plant plants.
Just like the same thing.
So many plants. Like this is thousands upon thousands of plants. Same plant. But yeah, that's exactly what it was. And it is just very peaceful. You just listened. Like obviously you're talking to the people you're working with at the food bank, but then I was like listening to music or podcast and it's just like, I was working with living things.
Oh, fun.
But yeah, food bank is a great place to volunteer. We have, and we'll probably host another event.
Yeah, we should. Sure. We should.
Or maybe we should try a different organization.
Yeah. If you work at a place that needs volunteers, shoot us a message.
And we'll round up some of our Omaha Places followers to join you.
It was fun when we did like an Omaha Places volunteering session at the food bank. So basically any of our followers could sign up to do it. And then Delaney and I think you and I were the only Omaha Places team members. And then we had like some followers with us. So that was fun.
It was fun.
Yeah, we'll have to
do another one. And we love meeting everyone.
Yeah. Okay. All good clubs, good volunteer opportunities.
All right. Should we move on to some events?
So this is going to be events happening the week of September 19th to September 22nd. So Thursday to Sunday. We also send out a newsletter every Thursday morning where you can actually like click the links to the event pages or the ticket page. And then we also have our What's Happening in Omaha This Weekend video that also goes out Thursday morning. actually at Run Club yesterday, I was like running the opposite way as these people, but this right when I passed these girls, I heard one of the girls goes, and every week they post what's happening in Omaha this weekend. And I was like, oh, she was talking about us.
We have to be so careful in public to eavesdrop on people. Yeah. We never know if it's going to be nice or not.
You guys would be surprised the amount of times we hear you guys talking about Omaha Places and you don't even know that we're sitting right next to you.
I was doing yoga, I think, for Village Point. And some girls were talking about the launch of our podcast. I was like, should I listen? And they're like, I don't even know why they're having a podcast. I'm like, well, maybe you should listen to it.
Yeah.
I should have perked up and been like,
you should have.
You know what? I listened to it last week. It was actually pretty good. Next time I'll be prepared.
I think that's been like the only negative eavesdropping that we've done. Usually if we hear people talking, it's more about like just Instagram or something.
They just hate us because they're jealous. So I don't take it to heart.
Okay, the first event, we are very excited about this one. Applejack is happening at Arbor Day Farm, so it's going to be September 21st and 22nd. It will be the following weekend too, but we'll talk about that next week. So this is all things apple. They're going to have like apple cider, apple pie,
wine
tastings, apple picking. There's going to be a flea market, a parade, a fun run, water barrel fights, just lots of stuff going on. It's at Arbor Day Farm in Nebraska City, which is like 45 minutes south of Omaha-ish, depending how fast you drive. I'm so sad. This is going to be the first year that I can't go to Applejack.
How many years have you been?
I think maybe I think maybe we did work with them the very first year of Omaha Places. So for the past 3 years. And like I've always gone down because we work with them to promote the event. And so I'll go and like film content. And
well, now I'm excited to go.
Yeah. Delaney will be going this year in my place.
Some other stuff that are going on. Falconwood Drive-In is hosting more movies this fall. I was so sad to see their summer movies end because I didn't get to make it to one. But they are running some more movies through October 30th. So definitely go check those out. They're going to be Halloween themed. Those are the ones I'm most excited for. But Remember the Titans is going to be playing on September 19th. Tickets are $5 per person, and the gates open at 5 p.m., so get there. And then, your favorite, the movie will start at dusk. so get there early, secure your spot.
Let me just make a general plan for dusk. How am I supposed to send a calendar invite?
5. Get there at 5, the one time.
Yeah. Okay, the Omaha Michelada Fest is happening at the Riverfront on September 21st from noon to 10 p.m., so all day. I think this is the first Michelada Fest that has ever happened in Omaha, which is pretty cool. There's going to be a Michelada, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right.
I think you are.
Michelada competition, tons of local food trucks, vendors, live music. Tickets are $8, at least if you buy them online. It might be different if you buy them at the gate. I am not totally sure, but they have been posting lots of information on social media, so you should go look it up.
And I was just asked to make a Michelada for the first time the other day.
At Blue Sky?
I've never made one before. I was like, what is that? It's just a beer mixed with like Bloody Mary mix, essentially, I think.
Oh, okay.
That's what the guy said. I could be wrong, but
I was wondering that as I was writing this stuff out. I was like, should I look up what exactly is a Michelada?
Kind of a version of a red beer, but yeah, it's definitely more like Bloody Mary-ish.
Okay,
is what he said. So
because I think Michelada Fest is put on by the owners of Toxie Miche. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right either, but it's like a Michelada mix company that's based here in Omaha.
Oh, perfect.
And they're like, I think they might have been at our market too. Or at least we had invited them, but where was I going with this? I don't remember. But they sell like Michelada mix. So I don't know if the mix is maybe you just like pour the mix into the beer. I'm not exactly sure how it works.
Yeah, I don't know. should be interesting to go find out.
Yeah, you guys should go check it out and report back to us.
Also happening, the pumpkin prowl. So if you love all things pumpkin like I do, Midtown Crossing is hosting a pumpkin-themed tasting tour. So hop around to some of the participating businesses in Midtown Crossing and try some of their pumpkin-flavored treats, drinks, everything, and vote for your favorite.
I love when Midtown Crossing does that because every business comes up with the most random things. Like
it allows people to get creative.
Yeah.
And I love pumpkin. I can't even get enough of it.
I can imagine Sofra having like pumpkin mac and cheese or something like where you're like, what? But
I don't know about that, but I try it.
Yeah, it's like fun to, I mean, and they're like small samples. You're not like getting a huge meal at every place that you go. And some of them will probably have like drinks. Other ones will have food. So it'll be like a mix of
You can
stuff.
go to as many or as little as you want.
Yeah.
So
I might have to go check that out.
I might have to.
Oh, wait,
too.
no. That's on the 21st.
It's Saturday, September 21st from 3 to 6. So you have 3 hours to get all your pumpkin things eaten and drink.
Woohoo. And that doesn't require tickets, right?
No, I think you just pay per sample
at
that
each
you
establishment.
buy. Yeah.
Cool. All right. Anything else to add for this
I
week?
think that's it for this week.
Woohoo. All right. Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of the Omaha Places podcast. We'll see you next week.
See ya.